Someone has suffered a stroke. Treat immediately and take the victim away.
Listening! On my way! Vehicle available! Yeah? On my way! On my way! Yeah? On my way! Consider it done! Yeah? Let's go! Yeah? What's up? What's up? Yeah? What's up? Will do. We'll be done immediately. What's up? On our way. We'll be done immediately. On my way. What's up? On my way. Consider it done. On my way. What's up? We'll be done immediately.
Attention, arson in the operational area. Arrest the arsonist and take him away. Extinguish all fires.
On our way. Yeah? On my way. Understood. Roger. Confirming. On my way. Yes. What's up? Roger. On my way. What's up? On my way. What's up? Will be done immediately. On my way.
Fire caused by faulty electrical appliance. Take care of the fire.
On my way. Listening. Will be done immediately. What's up? That's okay. What's up? On our way.
Attention. There are reports of a violent crime. Arrest the suspect and take him away. Treat all casualties and take them away.
On our way. Yeah? On my way. What's up? On my way. On my way. Immediately. Yeah? Immediately. On my way. Immediately. Listening. Consider it done. Yeah? On my way. Yeah? Will be done immediately.
Attention. Traffic accident. Attend to all casualties and take them away.
What's up? On my way. On our way. Yeah? On my way. On our way. Listening. Will be done immediately.
Unauthorized demonstration taking place. Arrest the demonstrators and take them away. Attention. We have received reports of a suicide attempt. Save the victim, treat and remove.
Vehicle available. Yeah? Immediately. On our way. Yeah, will be done immediately. On my way. What's up? Vehicle available. Yeah, on my way. Okay. Yeah, on my way. Listen immediately. On my way. On our way. Listening. On my way. What's up? On my way. Listening. On the way. On our way. What's up? On our way. Understood. Listening. On my way. Listening. Consider it done. What's up? On our way. On the way. Yeah, consider it done. Will do. Listening. On our way. What's on my way? Understood. What's up? On my way. Vehicle available. Vehicle available. Yeah? On our way. On our way. Listening. On my way. What's up? On our way. Yeah? On our way. On my way. Yeah? Understood. On our way. Immediately. Yeah? On our way. Listening. On our way. Yeah? On my way. Understood. Yeah? On our way. On my way. Understood. What's up? On my way. Got it. On our way. On my way. Listening. On our way. What's on the way? Will be done immediately. Listening. Okay. Yeah? On our way. What's up? On our way. Consider it done. On our way. Yeah? Yeah? On my way. Yeah? What's up? Understood. On my way. Yeah? Immediately. On our way. Immediately. Listening. On my way. Immediately. On my way. What's up? Immediately. Roger. Yeah? Roger. On our way. Yeah? On my way. Yeah? Listening. On my way. Yes. Listening. On my way. Done immediately. Yeah? On my way. On our way. Yeah?
Resist. 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 Resist.
Listening. On our way. On my way. Yeah? On my way. Yeah? Immediately. On my way. Listening. On our way.
Resist. Resist.
Roger.
Resist. Resist.
On our way.
Resist. Resist.
Yeah?
Resist.
Roger. On our way. On my way. On our way.
Resist. Resist.
Yeah?
Resist. Resist.
On my way.
Resist.
Immediately. Yeah? Okay. Listening.
Resist.
On my way.
Resist.
Immediately.
Resist. Resist. Resist.
On my way. Yes. Yeah? On my way.
Resist. 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 Resist.
Roger. What's up? Will be done immediately. Yeah? Understood. Yeah? Consider it done. What's up? On my way. Yeah? On my way. On my way. What's up? On my way. Listening. What's up? Immediately. Yes. Listening. On my way. What's up? Will be done immediately. Listening. On my way. Will be done immediately. On my way. Yeah? On my way. Yeah? On my way. What's up? Yeah? On our way. What's up? On my way. What's up? On my way. On my way. Listening. Listening. Let's go. Listening. I'm on it. Yeah? Consider it done. Listening. Consider it done. Consider it done. Yeah? On our way. What's up? Will be done immediately. Yeah? On our way. What's up? Listening. Will be done immediately. Listening. Yeah, will be done immediately. Will be done immediately. Listening. Yeah? On my way. Yeah? Okay. Yeah? On our way. What's up? Will be done immediately. Yeah? On my way. What's up? Okay. Will be done immediately. What's up? Will be done immediately. On my way. On my way. Listening. Roger. On my way. Yeah. I'm on it. Listening. Yeah. What's up? Understood. Will do. Listening. Will be done immediately. What's up? On my way. Okay. What's up? Will be done immediately. Yeah. On our way. Listen. What's up? Consider it done. Yeah? What's up? We'll be done immediately.
Medical emergency. Someone has suffered a severe heart attack. Treat and take the victim away.
Listening. On our way.